Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Funeral Digger here, Torch Gaming, and you guys are all my beloved and infamous Torch mob. This video is going to be on the Call of Duty League and some thoughts that I have about building a Call of Duty community like we used to have back in the old days, the way it used to be back in MW2 and back when things were big with this scene. Call of Duty just fired 6 of their observers following Major 1 this weekend in Boston. They're down to 12 CDL players remaining, which to me is shocking. A billion-dollar corporation, and it's just shocking to me. They make $5-6 billion a quarter just on Call of Duty skins alone. So what does this mean? This means that this is probably going to be the last season for the Call of Duty League. It's going to go the way of the Overwatch League. The rumors and the reports are that they're gonna hire, which is what the Overwatch League did. They hired an outfit called Face It, which was an English outfit that was created and has since been bought out by Savvy Games Group, which, for all of you that don't know, I didn't know, I had to look it up myself, was owned by Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. If you don't know anything about Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, they're the ones that backed a major soccer league, spent billions of dollars to lure PGA golf pros and European golf pros away from their leagues, from PGA and the European Tour, to join LIV golf, and paid guys hundreds of millions of dollars to join. So they're trying to do a public relations push, and they're really making a push to get into esports now. And it's been reported that in 2022, this Face It was purchased by this Saudi Public Investment Fund for $1.5 billion. And to think for 1 minute that Saudi Arabia doesn't have the funding or whatever to make a push into the Call of Duty scene, you're sadly mistaken, because they were going to sponsor a tournament last year, and I believe they were going to have I forgot what the purse was going to be. It was going to be in the millions of dollars. To give you an idea, the winner of the recent Major 1 in Call of Duty, they won $150,000. I believe, if my memory serves, the winner of that tournament that the Saudis were going to fund was going to be somewhere around $5 million first prize purse. And because of contractual issues and whatnot with the COD League, the pros couldn't go over there and play in it, and they sort of scrapped the idea. But the word is that, and I could see this happening, and Hex was talking about this in one of their podcasts, that this Face It is probably going to be the next, league that Call of Duty League will join. They already control a Counter-Strike league with their global offensive tournament. They're in a whole bunch of. This Saudi group has their tentacles in most of esports anymore. League of Legends, Rainbow Six, they run. They're kind of running everything. Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Rocket League, Dota, Team Fortress. They're running a lot of esports leagues. So it appears that this Face It is probably going to be taking over the Call of Duty League, and Microsoft is going to contract them out as like a third-party outfit to take care of the production costs and whatnot for the Call of Duty League. And what I want to say is this. I think the Call of Duty League is a fantastic tool to try and recruit people to want to play Call of Duty. And I just can't understand how a multi-billion-dollar company could have done such a poor job, such a really poor job of promoting their product. Their marketing people should all be fired immediately. I've never seen something so terrible in my whole life as Activision's marketing team when it comes to this Call of Duty League. There are 12 teams. Each team paid $25 million per slot. There's a $300 million league. All right? These teams, these franchises, paid $300 million to join this league. Okay? And they have gotten very little on their return from investment. Activision has done a terrible job of promoting their product. First of all, you're not going to tell me that, number one, I don't know what YouTube paid them to sponsor this, so that they have the broadcast rights. But whatever it was that kicked them off of Twitch, which has far more eyeballs affiliated with it than YouTube does when it comes to streaming and whatnot. However, they signed a deal with them for really pennies on the dollar of what it should be. But here's what I think they should have done, and anybody that would be looking to promote this league should have done. They have a minor league system, the Challengers League, which is like their minor leagues, which they poured no money into and put very little effort in to promote or show the games on Twitch or whatever, to be able to stream the matches. Very little effort in that, which I can't see how much money it could cost to link these guys together on the internet, because what they're doing is they're playing on online, and then they have 2 LAN events a year. They just had a LAN event in Boston. I believe they're going to have one more LAN event down in Miami. But they've done very little to promote these Challengers games, and they should have such a pool of teams to play from to work their way into the Challengers. And my example would be soccer, the European League soccer, and their top ranked soccer, which I don't even know. I don't follow soccer, but they have many different leagues and very different structure of leagues moving up to where you get to the top league and you earn your way into the top league. I don't understand why they don't have this in Call of Duty. It makes no sense to me. They should have, for very little money, promoted their challenger leagues and a feeder system up to promote people to want to watch Call of Duty and play Call of Duty. Their player count is dropping every year. It's terrible. It's at the lowest it's ever been right now since COD 4 Modern Warfare 2007. All right? Here's another idea I don't understand why they never proposed. You look at all these kids playing video games. Back when I was a young man, we played baseball, football, basketball. We were always out on fields or whatever. Kids don't do that anymore. Most of these kids come home and they go on their computer, go on their Xbox or PlayStation and play Call of Duty or play video games. Why wouldn't you create every high school in America? I'm not saying load them up with PCs, Xboxes. Xboxes. And create high school leagues, just like you have high school football leagues, high school basketball leagues. Create high school leagues for Call of Duty and cast them. Each high school, these kids have STEM clubs and audiovisual people. They could easily hook up a means to stream these games out over via Twitch, and people would watch it. And what a way to promote your game. Have high school leagues, state championships, have a high school national championship, just like you do for the military. Set up a league for that. I just find it hard to believe the lack of ingenuity and thought that goes into this. Nobody has any creativity anymore to build a community and to build a game and to build up this franchise. I don't want to see this franchise die. I want to see this franchise grow. It's easy to sit back and holler and scream and criticize and make criticism videos and troll. I'm trying to give out some ideas to be able to grow this scene. And I find it hard to believe that you guys can't find people that would advertise on this, find advertisers, find people that would back these leagues, local police, just like you have local varsity clubs and whatnot to promote their sports. It'd be easy to create something like this for video games, especially for Call of Duty. People are, I'm sure you would have no trouble creating high school leagues with Call of Duty leagues with high school teams and use alumni associations and clubs with STEM, tie STEM into it. This would be an easy, have the kids announce the matches, the kids could be the casters. I don't understand it. And what a way to promote your games. You could do it for Halo, you could do it for Call of Duty, you name the game. I'm sure these kids would be all for it. Anyway, that seems to be my video for the evening on the Call of Duty League and how sad it is that the Call of Duty League is probably going to fold up after this year. When you have a multi-billion-dollar corporation, an outfit that paid $70 billion for this, probably makes $5 to $6 billion just in skins alone in revenue, and a quarter, that is $5 to $6 billion a quarter in skins revenue, and you can't come up with a way to promote this game and this franchise better than what you are, and your answer is to third party your Call of Duty league and farm it out to some third party and the Saudis, no less. I don't understand. And I think it's a terrible error. I think you need to get some creativity and get some creative minds in your marketing department, because these people are clueless. I can tell you this much. This game is an easy game to market to the young people. They're all playing video games anyway. All you got to do is go out to local places and create local tournaments, local LAN events, and they'll gladly fund it themselves. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the state of the Call of Duty League. The last bit of information I wanted to pass along is kind of a segue. Joanna Ferries, who used to be the head of the COD League, just took over. She's the new president of Blizzard. She replaced Mike Ibarra, who stepped down 3 weeks ago. And that's everything for the Call of Duty League news. And once again, I appreciate everybody tuning in for the video. Once again, I ask all of you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and leave a comment or a message. I always enjoy answering everybody. And I'm Funeral Digger, Torch Gaming. You guys are all the Torch Mob. And remember that Torch Mob always makes them eat the crap.